Okay. Did I do this correctly? I believe I did. Good, good. Okay, the stream might die for a second. Hey, how's it going? In light, welcome to the stream. This is the first stream in like 7 months. Oh my gosh. How have I been? I've been pretty good. I started this thing called Exodus 90 about a month ago. And so basically you have no fun. No, I'm kidding. You have fun. Um, you follow a list of asceticisms and disciplines, and that includes no video gaming. But I mean, this is kind of like my job, so I can. But aside from the 2 videos I just put out and, well, this live stream, I have not done any gaming about a month, and that is a milestone for me. It's been pretty cool. I've been putting a lot more time into praying, meditating, exercising, taking care of my health, and it's really good. It's been really good so far. I've been tempted to play some games though, especially after watching that Nintendo Direct. That was a good Direct. I really liked it. How are you doing? So I'm gonna move up from GoldenEye. I was gonna do a video on GoldenEye, and I still might. But then I was like, okay, should I do a video, live stream? I mean, I could do both. But anyways, we're not doing GoldenEye right here. We're gonna play Zelda. Hey, nice to see someone playing your favorite Zelda. Awesome. Yes. Majora's Mask is definitely one of my favorite Zelda games. Happy Sons. This is Switch Online. This is... Now, I do have this... Well, actually, I don't have it anymore on my Nintendo 64. But I do have it... Well, I do have other ways to play this game, but I've just been playing it here on the Switch. And it's been good, especially since they've improved the emulation. Oh, it's really nice. Thank you for all the modding tutorials for Smash and Mario Kart 8. You are very welcome. I'm glad I could help. The latest video has been doing pretty good too, in terms of views and all of that. Yes, I'm going to be using the 64 controller because that is the best way to play Nintendo 64 games, in my opinion. I know a lot of people don't like the 64 controller, but I do, and I think that's because of nostalgia. Blinded by nostalgia. But yeah, like, let me see. I got my 64 stuff in a drawer right here under my desk. Something I do want to do on a stream or a video on in the future are these barely see them, but the Donkey Kong barrels. That would be fun. That'd be really fun. You found me via the Smash and Switch modding scene. It's helped you a lot. Good. Awesome. You know, I know a lot of people don't like video tutorials, but I try to do them better than just a little, oh, here's what you do, blah, 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 blah. And even though I do it like that, I also explain, you know, hey, there might be updates to things. Make sure to do your own research. Make sure, you know. And I mean, people just use my videos too as like a visual reference on, oh, okay, where do I place things, you know? My tutorials are the best. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Donkey Kong Jungle Beat is actually a fun game. It is. It is a really fun game. I actually got a really good deal. I think it was like a year and a half ago when I bought it. It came sealed with the DK bongos. Yeah, I'm destroying my shelf right here on the side. Not really. It's just moving my DS games, but... Oh. And look at this. Clearly the best DS game. This is actually my brother's. He used to be obsessed with Michael Jackson. But back to Donkey Kong. I got a sealed GameCube game a year and a half ago. And sorry collectors, but I opened it. Not in here because it's inside my Wii at the moment. But yeah, it came complete in the box with the DK bongos. Everything was sealed. It was amazing. You haven't gotten banned yet? That's good. I have not been banned either. Where's that switch? How do I misplace a switch? Anyways, yeah, I'm not playing on my modded Switch right now. I'm playing on the Switch OLED. OLED. I say OLED. I don't really care on the pronunciation part. The Michael Jackson game on the Wii actually makes you very nostalgic. It was a good game, you know, it was like Just Dance, but just Michael Jackson. It was fun. No new Donkey Kong game for the Switch. I know. That is kind of disappointing. You know, we only got... What is it? Donkey Kong Frozen Ape on the Switch right now. I know it's Tropical Freeze, but that's a Donkey reference. If anyone watches Donkey here, video game Donkey. You were expecting Silk Song? Yeah, I don't know, I wasn't really expecting much, or not that I wasn't expecting much, but I didn't know what to expect, because, you know, lately, from when I have checked on video game news, you know, I've seen that people are like, oh, the Switch is at the end of its life cycle, don't expect much, expect like a dry year with not many releases, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't think Nintendo would do that. They've been pretty consistent with Switch game releases, even if the quality isn't too good, you know, looking at the sports games. I mean, not that they're not fun. Like, I like Nintendo Switch Sports, it's fun, but it just doesn't have that same grab that Wii Sports had for me, you know? Like, I expected to be playing it at least once a week. I haven't touched it in months. I was just hoping it'd be a little bit better. Wii Sports is unmatched. It is unmatched. Silk Song is gonna be dang good. Taking this long. Oh yeah, for sure. You know, I have a confession though, in light. I have not played Hollow Knight yet. Not yet. I will play it at some point. I've said that about a lot of games, but I actually really want to play Hollow Knight. Also, is the volume fine? Should I adjust my voice? Should I not? Should I adjust the game audio? Let me see if I can get the chat to show up on stream. What? You have to. It's your favorite game. Hollow Knight is perfect. Audio is good? Okay. Yes. A lot of my friends have played Hollow Knight, and they've all said the same thing. I'm like, I'm sorry, I just haven't gotten to it. Okay, did I do this correctly? Okay, good, good. It is a hard game for sure, especially endgame content. Ooh. I'm sure it's really fun. I'll have to try it soon. Now I'm gonna move the chat right here. It'll be a little easier to see it. Okay, it actually isn't easier to see it. If I resize it, there we go. Celeste and Hollow Knight are two games you love for the difficulty. Celeste is really good. Really good. Died so many times playing that. Okay, let me press pause and kind of remember where I'm at right now. Also, that's a hilarious face right there on Young Link. Okay, so we cleared Woodfall Temple. I can start heading to Snowhead. Did I already head there? No, I did not. I do not have the Goron mask yet. Okay. Yeah, this game is amazing. So, when I was more consistent about streaming last year, really fell off that, but I was streaming Ocarina of Time, and I was following this guide here. This is the Versus Books official The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time perfect guide. Shows how to get everything done. Now, I know how to beat the game already. I don't need this guide. I had one when I was younger, but I don't know where all of the collectibles are, like the gold skulltulas. So I followed that, collected everything, and it was a fun time. I tracked down, for only like 20 bucks, a copy of the Majora's Mask guide from the same company, Versus Books. And I was able to get the poster too. Let me show that. I'm not gonna open it all the way, but let's see. So there's a poster. It's that one where there's like, what the heck. I'll open it a little. How do I open it? I need to get this framed. Okay, that is big actually. I'm not gonna open that, but it's the one, that one artwork with this. And yeah, I was able to track down both, because with the Ocarina of Time guidebook, it came with both posters. But to get the Majora's Mask guide with the poster was like $70. I was not going to pay that much, but I got the poster on its own for $20. I got the book on its own in pretty decent condition for only $20. So it was pretty good, only like around $40, $45. But yes, I've just been following this because I do want to complete every single mainline Zelda game before Tears of the Kingdom. And yeah. Nowadays, you only play Ocarina of Time if it's a randomizer because you already beat it so many times. That would be so fun to do on stream. I think I heard there's like heard of a randomizer where it switches between Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, which is really interesting. I'll have to look into that more. Let's see, you still into Pokemon? I am. I actually did buy Pokemon Scarlet. I was playing that for a good 10 hours, and then I bought Persona 5 on Switch, and I was like, oh, I'll give it a try, you know. Well, not all of my friends, but the friends that I have that have tried Persona said it's really good. And so I was like, oh, I'll just check it out. Maybe there's a tutorial at the beginning. But oh my gosh, I got hooked on Persona 5. I already have like, let me see. I'm gonna expose how many hours I have here. Where is it? It's not even here. Okay. All I know is that I have like 80 hours or 95, something like that. It's insane. I was playing that so much that I just stopped playing Pokemon Scarlet. I stopped playing Sonic Frontiers. I dropped everything and just committed to Persona. And I'd play Fortnite here and there with my friends and Overwatch too, but easily one of the best games you've ever played. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, that is an amazing game. And like it runs so well on the Switch and looks good. 10 out of 10, honestly. Like that is an amazing game. Yeah. You recommend Link Us 7 and ZFG for Zelda content. I'll have to check that out. I'll have to check them out. Is this the one where we see Grown Link? Sorry, you're not that big of a fan of Zelda. This is actually the sequel to that game. So in Ocarina of Time, you time travel, and this is the direct sequel. It's interesting because there's only a few direct sequel Zelda games. Like there's, what is it, Phantom Hourglass to the Wind Waker. Well, Wind Waker is the first game, then to Phantom Hourglass. Zelda 1 to Zelda 2. Okay, actually, never mind. There's a lot more than just a few direct sequels. There's Ocarina of Time to Majora's Mask. There's... what's the other one? There's Oracle of Ages and Seasons, which I don't know which one is first, but I know, you know, they're like this. And what else is there? I don't know if this is confirmed, but I think in A Link to the Past and Link's Awakening you play as the same Link. Maybe in Oracle of Ages and Seasons too. I don't know. Like, I know which games... I know the order of the Zelda games for the timeline. I think it was rearranged a little since the Hyrule Historia book came out. But, you know, I know the basic idea of things. But anyways, the Zelda timeline, that's a whole video on its own, or a live stream where we just talk about that. Persona is a rabbit hole you can't get out of. Oh, believe me, I know. Hey man, Ito, how are you? I'm pretty good, Jose. How are you doing? Link's Awakening is a sequel to A Link to the Past. Oh, okay. Okay, good. Pretty cool. All regions combined. Funny how Age of Calamity is a prequel to Breath of the Wild, but it's not even canon. I know. It would have been really cool if they had, like, a really tough battle at the end of the game to determine, okay, if you lose, which most people will, you get, like, the... you know, I guess the default ending where, oh yeah, they lose, and then, you know, just the events of Breath of the Wild play out. But then, oh, a special ending where if you win, you know, it's an alternate thing. Like, okay, it's cool that the champion's ancestors come back to help them, but it would have been pretty great and really different if you did lose at the end of the game. If you like Pokemon, you should try PokeMMO. It's Gen 1 through 5 online with an entire community. All regions combined. For some reason that top part didn't show up. Oh, that sounds awesome. I'll have to look into that for sure. And speaking of Pokemon, I think the Pokemon Day event is in like 2 weeks, where they do a live stream. Something like that. I may be wrong, but I heard some people talking about that. So, you know how they just added Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games to the Switch, right? I wonder if we'll see any Pokemon Switch Online announcements there. That would be really awesome. I have Pokemon Red and Pokemon Ruby. Those are the oldest Pokemon games I have. Oh, and Pokemon Stadium on the 64, which I'm still waiting for on the Switch Online app. I don't really want to dig through this bag to find Ruby, but it's in here. So I have this little Game Boy Advance SP backpack that my uncle gave me like 10 years ago. It's pretty neat. He gave it to me with some Game Boy games and a GBA SP, but he did not give me a charger, so I could only play the Game Boy Advance games on my Nintendo DS Lite, which I only had for like a year, because, well, not to blame my brother, but my little brother, he broke it. He broke my Nintendo DS Lite. My parents were like, oh, share with your brother, and we were parked in front of my grandparents' house. It was raining, and okay, the times I would already lend it to him before, he would like touch the top screen And that is no bueno. No bueno. But this time, my sister, she opens the door to get in the car, and he throws it out the door, and it lands in a puddle. And it still worked, but the top screen did not. So it was just a Game Boy Advance machine from that point on until it, like, you know, actually did stop working completely. Which is unfortunate, but yeah. I did get a Nintendo 2DS like 3 years later? 3 years after that, whenever it came out. But yeah, I started getting off topic. I was talking about the Game Boy Advance. Yeah. So, did not have a charger. But then I found at a yard sale a black Game Boy Advance with a charger and Super Mario Land 2 6 golden coins. So I had to help my mom sell some stuff because it was like a community yard sale thing. So I earned some money. I got the GBA, and it has been awesome playing it. But yeah, I washed this bag a few weeks ago, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put all my stuff back in here. So I got all my Game Boy cables in here, and you can't really see it, but there's the charger and I believe the GameCube link cable for the Game Boy Advance. And then this, the black Game Boy Advance. And in the middle pocket, I got all my games in here. It's really nice. Really cool. And I'm excited to be able to play Game Boy Advance games here on the Switch because Game Boy Advance is awesome. Same with Game Boy, but I mean, I don't know, you know. For me, the Game Boy is like the NES, where I've played the games that I've wanted to play on that system enough, you know? Where it's like, oh, it's cool it's here, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be streaming the Game Boy app. But the GBA, yes, definitely, because I have not played Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I've not played the Minish Cap. Well, I've played like a few hours of the Minish Cap on like an old computer years ago. And it was fun, but never completed it. So now it's the return. Now we're gonna beat it this time. But yeah, oh my gosh. I have been streaming for like 20 minutes and I have not done anything. I've just been talking. But it's fun talking, and I hope I'm not boring you guys too much with my stories. You recently played through Skyward Sword HD for the first time, and you gotta say, not bad at all. Gets a lot of hate, but you think it's worth playing. Bro, the 3DS is one of the best consoles ever, and the Wii U is as well. Yes, I agree with you. Now, my Wii U is in a box back here, but that's because I had... Between the time frame, the 6 months of me not doing anything on YouTube, life stuff was going on, moving back and forth between rooms. But I gotta set that back up. The Wii U is great. I got my games right here. They're being blocked by the DK bongos. But yeah, so many great memories on the Wii U. A game that I really want them to bring back is Nintendo Land. I don't know if you guys know that game, but it is such a fun multiplayer game. Also, I'm leaning down here to like rearrange stuff. My 3DS is right here, and I'll go to the eShop like once a week to get those 30 free My Nintendo coins. Because I actually use My Nintendo. I have a bunch of the merch that they give out on there. I'm glad they started doing physical stuff, physical products, but you gotta pay for shipping. It used to be $5 during the event the world was going through a few years back. And I'm not just calling it an event because I'm a conspiracy theorist or anything. I mean, you know, I don't know how YouTube would react if I actually say what it was. Anyways, used to be $5. Now it's like $8. I'm like, what the heck, man? It's only $3 difference, but yeah. You remember playing Splatoon on the Wii U? It was the best. Oh, yeah. I gotta go back and play the story mode, because I never finished it on the Wii U. I never finished the first story mode. All Wii U owners have a connection like no other console owners. I don't know why it was... I don't know why, but it was special. Yeah, no, I agree. It was great. I mean, sure, it had its problems. It's not like the Switch where you can just, oh, let me just take the gamepad with me on the go. But it was good. It had some unique concepts, and the fact that you could play most games just on the gamepad was awesome, because then, oh yeah, family wants to watch TV. Still can play right here. It was really cool. And I even took it with me on a few road trips. Me and my family went to Washington, and I plugged it into the car and would just play on the road. And it was really awesome. It was really cool. Really cool. Okay. So Woodfall Temple is done. I cleared the Skulltula Temple. Is it a temple? Whatever. The Skulltula place. I had cleared it because I got the Mask of Truth. Oh, and I got the Mask of Sense. So that is done. So see, this guide will tell me like every side quest possible in between the story stuff. In between the main things to do. So, yeah. And I did get all of the berries. Yes. Okay, got the big spin attack. Okay, how many heart pieces should I have right now? What I like about the Ocarina of Time guidebook is that when you get to a certain page, it'll tell you, oh, you should, if you're following this book completely, you'll have X amount of heart pieces, X amount of this and that. Here, it does not tell you. So, like, I don't know, how many heart pieces should I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. I'm pretty sure I completed these archery minigames. I'm just skimming through here. Just a moment. Well, I've definitely collected quite a few heart pieces to have an additional 5 hearts. Well, one of them was from completing the dungeon. So I've gotten 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18 heart pieces. I think there's an index in the back, so I can see... Or appendix, not index. Okay, I got that one, I got that one. 16. Okay, well, we'll deal with that later. I'm pretty sure I have been completing everything. I'm just gonna trust myself that I did complete everything in the book up until this point. So, I will head on down to Snowhead, the mountain village. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm good. You remember going on a vacation and you brought your Wii U, you managed to beat Wind Waker HD there. Still one of the best Zelda games. I gotta finish that, because I have a bad habit of starting games and not completing them. But when I replay games I've already played, I'll go right through them. So I don't know why I said that with an accent, but yeah. I do have Wind Waker HD. Gotta finish that. Hey Manito, how's it going? It's going pretty good. Pretty good, Ember. How are you doing? Okay. Wait, that is the wrong way. Ah, it doesn't matter. Exit out here. Let me through! I have a sword! A sword? My apologies, sir. It was wrong of me to treat you blah 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 blah. Okay, let me go. Doing well, thanks. You actually just beat Majora's Mask recently. Nice. I know a lot of people don't like the time limit, but I think it's pretty good. Like it hasn't affected me, you know. I just deal with it. So like, no. I could see how it could be annoying though. It's been a nice stream, but you gotta leave early. Have a good night. Have a good night too. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, I got Camaro's mask. Camaro. Connor. Okay, gonna need that. And... oh, okay, now I remember where I was. If I check here, I should have a heart piece from the Rosa sisters. You personally like it, and it adds more strategy to the game. Exactly. Yes, got a heart piece from them. I was just trying to check where I was on my strategy guide here. And like I said before, of course, I know how to beat this game. I don't need a strategy guide, but I need one to figure out where all of the collectibles are. So, yeah. The 3DS version is good. I just don't like some of the changes they made, but yeah, but overall it's really good. I like it. And anyway, there's a mod that fixes like the stuff that I don't like. So, awesome. So I gotta head over here. I should have gotten like the bunny hood. I technically could if I like skipped to the last day. Use the Bremen mask. And you know, make those chickens grow into full size or fully grown cuckoos. I say cuckoos, but that's what I call the chickens. Are they cuckoos? I don't know, but I say cuckoos because like cuckoo. Most of the changes are in good spirit. You did play the mod patch and it was great. Oh yeah, that's a good mod. I just don't like the little things that... get out of my way, Dongo. I don't like the little things they changed, like the speed of Deku Link. That's lame. That was a lame change. Or Zora Link. The Zora Link swimming change. Those two were the biggest changes in my opinion that were like, why? There was no point in me putting that on, but whatever. Whoa. I do like how they added fishing. Me and my dad used to spend quite a lot of time on Ocarina of Time playing the fishing minigame. And in Twilight Princess too, we would do that. I like how on the Wii version of Twilight Princess you would actually have to like, you know, reel in with the nunchuck. The fishing in that game was really good. Oh yeah, absolutely. Those two are the main things that made me play the patch. Yeah. same. I mean, of course I played through the game without the patch when it first came out. And I had an enjoyable time still. Something about playing the original game, though, I don't know, you know? It's just nice. I did not mean to do the jump attack. Yeah, I've had people say before, oh, why don't you just play the modded version on Citra? I'm like, I can, but I also want to just complete them on the Switch itself. And I like how a lot of the Zelda games are now on the Switch. A lot of the mainline games. You played the original on the Wii U. You don't think you ever got to the first palace, though? I gotcha. Wii U games on the Switch... Or not Wii U games on the Switch. 64 games on the Switch. I don't know. They were okay. I did not purchase any, though. Well, I upgraded the games. Okay, so if you transfer your Wii data to your Wii on the Wii U, you could then upgrade for $1 your virtual console games to be the Wii U versions. And it was fine. It was okay. I thought it'd be better to play on the gamepad, but honestly I just played with the classic controller Pro still on the TV. But playing 64 games on the Switch on the go, I like it. But like I mentioned earlier, I don't know if you heard, I do prefer the original 64 controller for these 64 games. It's just better in my opinion. Like for me, you know. It's what I grew up playing with, and I know people think it's uncomfortable. People don't like the 64 controller, but I actually really like it. I really like it. And yes, I am blinded by the nostalgia, but yeah, sometimes it's like that, you know. Everybody hates one thing, but since you grew up with it, it's like, well, I don't care if you hate it. Whoa! Up here, up here. I am sorry to bother you from such a high place, but I am very hungry and I have gotten stuck here. Sorry, Goro. Can't help you. Your Switch is patched. That is unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. But welcome to the stream. Or Link is called. Shiverin. You remember you had a history teacher in 8th grade and he brought his 64 to the school and you and your friends would all play Smash on it after school. He was hella chill. Made you really like the 64 controller. That's awesome. Teachers like that are great. And I'm leaning down right now so I can grab this. Here it is. Smash Bros. We need this on Switch Online. We need that. Like, that is such a good game. Love Smash 64. So many good memories with that game. I gotta buy more of these. Or, you know, these are $50. And even though it's great, you know, it has Rumble, it has some extra buttons up here for the capture and home button and ZR. I don't know. I don't think I will buy more of these unless they go on sale. But I will buy some adapters to use my official 64 controllers on the Switch. You're still waiting on that? When they announce that, you'll probably get the expansion pack. Yeah. Yeah, no, there's a lot of value in the expansion pack now. Especially, look, what I'm doing, I'm not paying $50 or even $80 on my own. $80 for the family plan of the expansion pack. But what you can do is get the family plan and split the cost among even a few friends. Because, look, okay, so I think I only put in like $20 because I didn't charge one of my friends. Or not that I didn't charge him, but he had already... I forget the situation. Anyways, The point is, I did not have to pay $50 on my own, right? I split the cost with friends that were already in my family plan from the base plan, because that one was only $34. I was like, you guys don't gotta pay me. But when the expansion pack family plan was announced, I'm like, there's no way I'm paying $80. So you guys better fork over $10 each. And everyone was cool with it, which was great, because for $10 for a year of all these classic games and DLC, I'd say it's worth it if you're only paying $10 or even $20. But if you're gonna pay the full $50, that's debatable, you know? That's more of a personal thing to decide on, value-wise. But yeah, since I'm not paying the full 50 or 80, I'd say it's worth it. Worth it if you get the family plan. And split the cost with siblings and friends. Just looking at the guide here. Ah, okay, I see what I gotta do. We're thinking of doing that, yeah. Definitely worth it, in my opinion. Just a better option financially. Yeah. It really is. I believe it's this way. Goron Village. But we're not going to enter the village right now. We are going to... I was going to say go to Kepora Gibora, the owl, but his name is Kepola Gabola in this, in Termina. I did not notice the name change. Yeah, get out of here. Damn, that was not fast enough. Did he drop... Oh. I was about to say, did he drop anything useful? No. Just a heart. Okay. Oh, that was a waste of time. Could have just ran through. Yeah, I would not be shocked if Nintendo was kind of trying to just make people go towards the family plan option, because think about it, they get $80, and then a lot of people get Switch Online expansion, and then they can say, oh look, the numbers are up for Switch Online expansion for their investor meetings and all that. I don't know, because like, see, $50 on your own, but $30 more, and you and 7 other people can get it. Like that is a really good deal right there. Especially if everyone agreed to only, or not to only, but to put in $10 in general. Hey. Oh, okay, there we go. Ooh, ooh. We meet again, fairy child. Have my stone statues been of help? They have. Well, it seems you may have the strength to change the fate of this land as I had expected. But the road ahead is even more challenging. Many trials await you. Please watch over these Gorons around you. Their land is doomed to be smothered in snow and ice forever. It will become a land where no living thing can survive. Without courage and determination, you surely will collapse from the extreme conditions. But if that courage and determination burns bright within you, that's another story. So, will you proceed? Yes. Woo-hoo! You are a child of many strengths. Well, perhaps you do have enough strength to change the fate of this mountain after all. Maybe. Maybe. I shall take to the air now, flying toward that shrine across the way. So follow behind me. Do not be daunted by appearances. Instead, let your feelings guide you, and the true path shall open before you. Are you ready? Follow behind me. Used my tutorial to switch to Hecate, and it was very helpful. Oh, cool. I feel like I should have gone over what Hecate can do a little more. Oh, no. Yeah, well. Oh, okay. Yes, I'll try again. Because with Hecate, you can transfer files to the SD card via USB. But I don't know. I mean, I was just showing people to like what I personally do. I don't really use Hecate. I've only used the SD card transfer like once or twice. USB transfer once or twice because I don't know. Wirelessly transferring just works a lot better, or like it's better in my opinion because you're still in atmosphere. It's not like, oh well, I gotta go to Hecate, then I can move files, then I can go back into atmosphere. You know from a friend that you can back up switch NAND and EMU NAND, or sys NAND rather than switch NAND. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, it's really helpful, especially the SD card formatting. FAT32. Because before, I just had, like on my old Atmosphere tutorial, I just had like a written guide at the bottom. Oh, since, as I say in the video, you should format your SD card to FAT32. Use this program and just follow the instructions. And so I'm like, you know what? I'll actually show people what to do and do it through Hecate. And then it also gets them familiar with showing, oh, okay, so you can inject different payloads. Oh, this is how you inject payloads to the switch. So yeah. That's how you found my channel, through a tutorial video. Nice. Awesome. You got the lens of truth. Seeing the truth drains magic power. The truth hurts, doesn't it? Costs you magic power. Oh, I forgot there are Skulltulas. Oh, yeah, I forgot you can't do that. I promise I don't usually suck at Zelda games. This is totally one of those cases where it's just, you know how you could do something really good when no one's watching, but people watch and it's like, oh, dang, I suck. But they're like, now we're good. Can I blow this up? I'll save some bombs and just use this. Yes. That was it? Nothing? No chest? Oh, maybe behind it this one? Or that one? Nothing. $254. I really want to complete this game. Not fast, because I want to enjoy it. Enjoy the journey. But see, I started Skyward Sword HD when it had first launched, like, what was that, a year ago? And I played through quite a bit, but I did not finish it. Because I started playing other games, started playing Smash Bros. And other things, getting busy. And then, oh, Majora's Mask came out, so I started playing that. So I still have Skyward Sword to complete. I've completed it before, but you just got recommended. You like Zelda, so you clicked. Welcome to the stream, Giovanni. Yes, we all love Zelda here, I think. Hopefully. Zelda's awesome. Yeah, I was just saying that got this game to go through, and I still got to complete Skyward Sword HD. Then I am very excited to play the Minish Cap. Not for the first time, but it would be my first time playing through the game, like, entirely. Because I have not played through that game entirely. Oh my gosh. Okay, settle down, Link. Can it be? Are you able to see me? If you truly can see me, then follow behind me. What's his name? It's not Not Darunia. Darmani. Darmani? I say Darmani. Darmani. I see a shadow there. And save the magic power. Absolutely love Zelda. Kinda bummed about the Tears of the Kingdom price tag, $70 for a game that's going to barely run at 540p and struggle to hit consistent 30 FPS really sucks. I'm pretty sure it'll run a little better than that, just a little, at least. Better for that price tag, you know? Like, it better push the Switch to the limit in terms of what the Switch can do, you know? Now, I don't mean that in a way where the Switch will be dropping FPS, dropping frames all the time, but I mean that in a way where it's like, oh my gosh, this is an incredible game. And I have faith in them. I have faith in Nintendo. You know, because Breath of the Wild, at its core, is really just a Wii U game, you know? Like, yeah, it came out for the Switch, but it's a Wii U game, you know? This, well, Tears of the Kingdom is not just a Wii U game. Or it's not a cross-platform game, you know? It's strictly a Switch game. And for the 6-year development cycle they've had, I have really high hopes. I know, I know it's gonna be great. Now, I'm hoping they start showing more gameplay to explain why it's $70, but I guess, you know, we're gonna have to wait. Gonna have to wait, because that's what they do. Ooh. Yeah, $100. You're from Brazil, it's $300 for those games? Oh, man. Yeah, that's gonna be $70 here. I am definitely getting the collector's edition, though. I hope I do not miss out on the what was it? The pre-order, though, because I don't know if they already went live. I know the pre-orders for the game itself went live, and I think the amiibo, but I don't know. I don't think the collector edition went live, and if it did, then I already missed out. So okay, we'll speak to Darmani. Oh, the Gorons. You have a Switch, but you don't regret it. Play it all the time. That's awesome. The Switch is great. Yeah, you have no clue about the collector's edition. What does the collector's edition have? It has an art book. It has a pin set, I believe. It has a steelbook case and the game. I think it's going to be $129.99. So if I'm already paying nearly $100, I'm just going to go for that. And because I missed out on the Breath of the Wild special edition, which I'm still kind of upset about, but you know, whatever, right? Life goes on, unfortunately. I see someone pinged me in the server. Help, I need help, please. Manito, are you there? Unfortunately, I am live streaming at the moment. Live streaming at the moment. Okay. Well, that's enough Discord. You would get it, but you're not too interested about the trinkets, especially if it's 130. Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, some of my friends were like, oh, the steelbook case, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of steelbook cases. I just like the normal cases because it doesn't look out of place on my shelf. But it's cool, you know. I really just want that art book and the pin set. The soaring one said the one who could see me would be arriving soon. It seems that it turned out to be true. I am Darmani, the third. Hey. So, my name is Manuel, like my actual name, and I am the third as well, so that is funny. I did not realize he is the third too, so that's funny. The blood of proud Goron heroes runs in me. This feels strange for me to say, but when I was alive, I was a renowned. Yeah, my speaking is not 100% there, I guess. No. Warrior and veteran. Yes, when I was alive. But alas, I am now dead. I was fine until I marched off to Snowhead by myself, hoping that I could drive off a demon. Should have brought a priest. It had been wreaking havoc on Goron Village. Then the blizzard at Snowhead blew me into the valley, and now, here I am. How infuriating. As I am, I can only watch as Goron Village is slowly buried in ice. I may have died, but I cannot rest. Steelbook case is really tempting me. Yeah, it does look nice. I don't mean to, you know, I don't mean to disrespect it. It does look nice. The pin set could be cool. The art book is the only thing you're interested in, but someone will probably upload scans of it online. Oh yeah, someone will definitely do that. You like how there's a Darmani reference in Breath of the Wild? Yeah. Okay, look, I know people say, oh, Breath of the Wild. Well, Nintendo said it too, but Breath of the Wild takes place at the end of all the timelines. Yeah, I get it, you know, there's a lot of references to things from each timeline, but there is too much evidence, a ton of evidence that it takes place in the child timeline. So, yeah. I don't know why I was saying it like that, but yeah, there's a lot of evidence. As I am, I can only... Oh, I already read that. So, you can use magic? The soaring one also told me that you are able to use it. I beg you, bring me back to life with your magic. If it is beyond your power, then I beg of you to do this for me instead. Heal my sorrows. Any way that you can do it will suffice. Please, heal my sorrows. Pray for your soul, Darmani. Oh, that's the wrong song. Song of Healing. This is a good song. The music in these games, and all Zelda games, is just incredible. What a soothing melody. My sorrows are melting away into the song. You know, it would be nice if we could get rid of the borders on the right and left of the screen. But whatever. Poor guy. I would love to see remakes of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, but like from the ground up. You know, not like a remaster, but a full-on remake would be incredible. I leave my undying feelings with you. The deeds I accomplished while living are carved on my grave. You should read it. You got the Goron mask. This mask contains the spirit of a proud Goron hero. Wear the mask with C to inhabit the body of a Goron. Press C again to return to normal. Imagine Termina in Breath of the Wild dimension. Oh, these games in the Breath of the Wild engine. Masterpiece right there. They already are, in my opinion, but, you know, it would be cool. You would also be able to break the game, because you could just climb, but besides the point. For the Goron village, I have asked your assistance. Your soul can now rest, Darmani, but all of your bad feelings, I guess, are in the mask. That's what Link will take on. I love the sound effects. It is written in letters you have never seen before. Oh, yeah. Gotta let the whole cutscene play out. The Goron hero, Darmani III, rests here. In honor of a great hero, this memorial is inscribed with the knowledge of a great hero. Will you read the knowledge imparted by the hero? I already know how to play, so no, I am not. Your first Zelda was Ocarina, but Majora's is your favorite. It is such a good game. For me, look, if I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play through Majora's Mask, start to finish. Not in one go, obviously. But if I'm gonna play it, like just start a new save, it is a tradition of mine. It's a tradition where I have to play Ocarina of Time first. Like I just gotta play them both back to back. Even if I'm not gonna be consistently playing, I'll kind of speed through the story of Ocarina of Time, and then I'll take my time with Majora's Mask, because it just, for me, it just makes it so much better. Makes it so much better playing Majora's Mask right after. And so that's what I've done here. The last Zelda game I played through was Ocarina of Time. Was probably the 10th time I have completed that game. And it was fun. Majora is probably your favorite too. It's super good. It is. Like, yeah, there may not be as many dungeons as Ocarina of Time, but... Oh, and I almost jumped off. Well, not jumped off, but I almost rolled off of here. But I gotta do something. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thanks for helping him out. Yeah, it's unfortunate. On every mod video, there are so many comments that are like, can you do this on an OLED? Can you do this on a Switch Lite? But yeah, I am hoping there is an exploit, because, of course, I would do a video on it. It's just, I don't want to purchase a mod chip and then fail at, you know, applying it to my console. Because it's not... A lot of people already need help with just the software things. Oh, where do I put this? Oh, this didn't work. What do I do? You know, gotta troubleshoot a lot with them. But the fact that they would need to do something physical to their Switch, they would just destroy their Switch, you know? And I mean, I can't... Not to say that's not my problem, but it, you know... It's not really my problem, but still, I don't want to do a video on it. Because I also don't want to mess up on my Switch. You know, I don't want to take apart my Switch OLED or my Switch Lite and then, yeah, screw up the mod process. So sad that they think I'm Darmani. To be honest, for you, you found the software is a lot more complex than hardware. But yeah, not too familiar with soldering. Most you've done is reconnecting the joints for your 3DS charging port, yeah. I have no experience with it, so I'm kind of scared to attempt that, you know, the soldering. Soldering. It's soldering, right? I always butcher the pronunciation of things, but I am pretty sure I am saying soldering correctly. Ooh. Oh. You've built computers and done various repairs to Nintendo systems and controllers, so you could potentially do a hard mod, but you have no need to since you were lucky enough to get an unpatched Switch. Oh, okay, that's awesome. The most I've done is take apart my 3DS to replace the SL and SR buttons. That was a fun process. It wasn't too hard, I just needed to disconnect ribbon cables, apply new ones, or apply the new piece. The new button. It was easy. Oh. Oh, and I have taken apart my Joy-Con controllers to put on new shells, and I also have replaced the analog sticks. After replacing them, they have not broken, thankfully. But look, I've been using these Joy-Con that came with the Switch OLED. Well, not every day now, but almost for almost a year straight with the Switch OLED. And they have not drifted. I've done Ring Fit Adventure, so you know, I've used all these accessories with it. And nothing. They have not drifted. So I am glad. I think they actually have done a little more to prevent Joy-Con drift, Nintendo, with newer Joy-Con. And see, I have gotten drift myself on other Joy-Con. But like I have friends who've never gotten drift. So I mean, it happens with some. I'd say it happens with like 60% of, well, I don't know about 60. But it happens with a lot of people. A lot of people are vocal about it online. But I do know a lot of people that have never experienced drift. So, you know, I mean, I ain't one of those people who say, Joy-Con drift doesn't exist, because it does. I've experienced it. But for people that haven't, I mean, they just haven't. I don't know. I don't know what to say, you know. You think the hardest repair you've done was repairing a broken screen on your Wii U gamepad. It wasn't incredibly difficult, but it took so long, almost 2 hours. Dang. You still have no problems with your Joy-Cons, but you heard so many people saying about the drift problem. That you're just waiting when this will happen to you. I wouldn't worry about it. Like, when I first got my OLED Switch, I was like, okay, I replaced the joysticks on all of my Joy-Con. Should I even play with these? Or, you know, should I use them? Should I not use them? But I decided to use them. They haven't drifted after a year of use. And yeah, thank God Nintendo does do free replacements. Just make sure you don't try taking apart the Joy-Con yourself, or they'll be like, hey, there's no warranty or something. You know, you voided the warranty. You were actually going to send yours to Nintendo, but... Oh, this is the third time you've gotten drift? Oh my gosh. Yikes. You were one of those people who denied the existence of Joy-Con drift. Yeah, I mean, it's... no problem, you know? Like, I mean, if it hasn't happened to you, it's easy to deny. Because I remember when I was hearing about that, and I'm like, Even me at the beginning, like a month or so after the Switch came out, it was like, nah, no way. You know, these people are just not taking care of their system. And then it happened to me 2 months after the Switch came out. But yeah, that's whatever. They replaced mine for free, so... Happened to at least 3 pairs of your Joy-Con. Ooh. The only time you had a drift problem was with the generic USB controller. Okay. You like to take good care of your stuff, but you don't often use your Joy-Con. Yeah, I think that is an issue too, the collecting dust. Because what I've done, when one pair did start to drift, I just took like a can of, what is it, like uncompressed air. Sprayed it in there. And it was all good. All good for like another, I think, few months. And then I did it again. And then a few months later, it happened, but it was like, no, it was a hardware issue. They actually started to break. But I do take my Switch out a lot. I haven't recently, but I used to take it out like everywhere. So, but I wouldn't take all my controllers out everywhere, so, you know. Oh yeah, I've done that fix too. The cotton swab. Even your PS1 controller had no problem, and you still have it for more than 20 years. Yeah. I have some 64 controllers that have experienced drift, unfortunately. And even some Wii controllers. But that's more like, that's just the accessory part, you know, like the nunchuck or the classic controller. So not the Wii remote itself. That would have been unfortunate. I needed to buy another Wii remote. Alright, we got some more hot spring water. Actually, let's kill these Deku Babas. Get some Deku sticks. Imagine if your motion control could drift. Ooh. Yeah. That would not be good. I mean, it kind of can drift, but not in the same way, I guess. Because see, like with a Wii remote, it had the sensor bar to like help stay, oh okay, this is where it's pointing, it would see the sensor bar. But with the Switch, like say Skyward Sword HD for example, there's the calibrate button. That's because there's no sensor bar. You need to keep recalibrating the motion controls. And it's not a big deal. I saw people were complaining about it. Like, oh, you need to keep pressing the calibrate button. So what? It was fine. Not a big deal. Yeah, that's true. It's not like exactly drift. I didn't really need to get that water. Whatever. I need to go up there, I forgot. And I gotta do the ground pound. I could have talked to him to open the door and open it, but nah. Do it on my own. I can do it by myself. Oh boy. Baby Goron. I forgot. Ah! Okay, we're good. You hate that baby? Yeah, he's a whiner. Nah, my kid would not be whining this much. I'm gonna eat those words in the future. Look. No. Hey, it's me, Darmani. Well, that does nothing actually. I gotta go defrost the Elder. The guide says, talk to the baby, the chief's son, and his caretakers and get out of there before you're driven to violence against your speaker system. Okay. I forgot how cool it is playing as Goron Link. Let's get to roll around. Die! Yeah, 2 hits. Have I ever played Xenoblade Chronicles? I've played the first game for like an hour. I have not continued since then. It was fun, it was cool. Maybe that'll be a game to do on stream at some point. I know it's a big game. It's a long game. It's easily your favorite game. Highly recommend seeing it through to the end. Alright. I will definitely have to play it soon. I don't know how soon I will get to it, but at some point I'd like to. Because yeah, a lot of my friends are like, oh, you gotta play it, and I'm like, yeah, I will. I got it on sale at Best Buy a few years back, so definitely gotta play it. Yeah, that's the one I got, Definitive Edition. Oh, you're Darmani. But you're supposed to be dead. Am I hallucinating? Maybe this is also the doing of Snowhead's magic power. I've been made a fool of. But that's impossible. I refuse to flinch. If I can see past your illusion, you'll vanish in an instant. What? My son is crying because he misses me? Why do you know that? My son misses me. Oh, forgive me, my child. Your father has work to do. Darmani. Be you a ghost or a figment of my imagination? I no longer care. First time when you got to that point, you were stuck. Took you a whole day to connect the Elder Goron to the baby. Oof. If you feel pity for my crying son, then please quietly sing my song to sleep. Sing my song to sleep. Sing my son to sleep with this song I am about to play on my drum. It is the very same melody that was often played for you when you were young. Huh? Let me play it once more. And the baby Goron teaches you the song. Well, the rest of it. It's no good. I can remember only the beginning. I'll just teach you the beginning. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. The lullaby intro. Awesome. Good job, Link. Songs you never forget how to play: Epona's, Zelda's Lullaby, and Song of Time, all variations. Epic. You know, Maybe I'll do a little video on this. But I do have one of these. And it is so fun. It shows you how to play all the songs from Ocarina. Well, okay, not all the songs, but it shows you how to play a good amount of songs. Zelda's Lullaby, Rokiri Forest, Song of Storms, the Market Song, Song of Time, Epona's Song, and Saria's Song. It's really fun. I like using this. It was only, I think, 25 or 30 on Amazon. Very much worth the money. Very much. I don't think my mic is going to pick it up, but like... Okay, maybe it did. Sorry if that is really loud. I'm going to... Hopefully you guys were able to hear that. I apologize for just not even giving a warning. Just going at it. But it is awesome. It is really cool. When I first got this, I was playing for like an hour. And after that, I was like, oh, like I felt like out of breath kinda, just because, you know, just the playing it, blowing for like an hour. But it's fun. That was cool. Very cool. Okay. It's not that I forgot it. It's just so cold that I can't play very well. Yeah, sure. You totally did not forget it. Totally haven't. At any rate, I am counting on you. Oh, get out of my way. Ooh. Okay. There we go. Open the door. I'm gonna put the child to sleep. Well, he doesn't actually go to sleep, I don't think. He just stops crying, as far as I remember. Ah! You could put him to sleep without the song, I know. You and your friend were trying to do the perfect cycle challenge of Majora's Mask. Ah. Okay, once I complete everything, I definitely want to try that. That's where you do like all of the side quests, right? Or something like that. All of the things in the Goron's, or not the Goron's, but the Bomber's Notebook, I think. And the dungeons. I mean, you just have to beat the bosses in the dungeons, really. I think. Especially if you had the strength of a Goron. That song, that's the song Daddy always plays for me before I go to sleep. I'll sing the next part. Ah, wow, wow. Quite harmonious indeed. Amen. Yeah, I don't think all of them can be done. I think I watched a video on it, like, a few months ago. Definitely gonna look into that more. Aww, the dad and the son. Beautiful. That's just like Daddy's right beside me. Oh, he does fall asleep. I forgot. He just Face plants. The lullaby intro became the Goron lullaby. This lullaby blankets listeners in calm while making eyelids grow heavy. You just put the whole Goron city to sleep. Okay. Get Dongiro's mask. Donjiro? Donjiro? Dongiro? Ah, whatever. So we gotta light up all of these unlit torches here. And it'll cause the chandelier to start spinning up here. This would have been a lot quicker if I had the bunny hood. I don't want to lose the Deku stick. I have 10, so it should be fine. Oh no. They're going out. I think. Probably. Or I forgot one, yep. They're going out. Gotta be faster. Okay, I'm gonna restart. Okay, I was just responding to a text. Gotta go fast. Yep. Bring back Rolling and Tears of the Kingdom. Come on, Nintendo. Ah! Okay, we got it. It's funny because when you're a Goron, it just becomes Sonic, yeah. Rolling around, or running around at the speed of sound, whatever the song says. Something about following a rainbow. I don't even remember which Sonic game has that song. Okay. Ah! That was the wrong one. Okay. It's all of them except for the right one. That's what I get for trying to rush. Trying to rush back up. Your cousin's first reaction to Goron Link rolling. It's Sonic! Hey, there it is. Gourmet rock. Gotta take this to the Goron that was freezing his butt off outside, but not the one standing above the entrance. Second try, good. Yeah. The first time I played this took quite a few tries, I will say. I think I was like 6 years old when I played through this game for the first time. It was quite a challenge because look, I had the guidebook for Ocarina of Time when I was like, I got it from my uncle when I was 5. He gave me the guidebook and the game. And so played through that. And it's funny because, you know, kids read other books when they're when they're reading at a young age. I read Zelda Ocarina of Time guidebook. I was like 4 or 5 years old, reading it, asking my mom, what does this mean? Then running back to the 64. Fun times. You 100%ed Breath of the Wild 4 times? Dang. That's insane. I've played through the game entirely, like, maybe 3 times, but I have not 100%ed it yet. And I do have to do that before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. That is something I need to do. Gonna be playing a lot of Breath of the Wild before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. So that is why I got to start live streaming more consistently, because I haven't done a video on it yet, but I started this thing last month called Exodus 90. So kind of sidetracking from gaming, but my personal beliefs. I am a Catholic, and this is a Catholic men thing you can do. I mean, it's not like, oh, you gotta do Exodus 90. This is just a thing some men do at my church. It's called Exodus 90. So for 90 days, the 90 days leading up to Easter Sunday, we kind of go hardcore on certain things. So there's a list of asceticisms, disciplines that we follow. So no video gaming is one of them. But since this is my job here, you know, I can game when I'm live streaming. But I have not gamed on my own off stream for about a month now, and it's given myself a pat on the back because that is a big milestone for me. So you cut out a bunch of things. Sugar, no sweeteners. You have to get at least 7 hours of sleep every night. So it's basically a way to take care of yourself and not rely on or not that you rely on certain things, but cut off certain things, right? And set aside like an hour of prayer time, like a full hour of prayer time a day. And it's been going good. I have been slacking a bit on the full hour of prayer every day this past week, but other than that, you know, the cold showers every morning are pretty good. I thought that would be horrible, but I'm actually really enjoying it. And yeah, so that's what's going on in the personal life, but that is why I will not be gaming on my own off stream. So yeah, if I want to beat every Zelda game before Tears of the Kingdom, gotta be live streaming it. So I will be live streaming more. And yeah. You don't really believe in any specific religious figure, but there's no way there isn't some figure that is similar to them. Yeah. I mean, you know, we can all believe what we want to believe, right? But then it gets into the territory of everyone can believe what they want to believe, but if you believe that, you're wrong, and you're cancel that guy. And it's like, whoa, slow down, biscuit. You know, how you just said everyone can believe what they want to believe. You know, well, what's that about? But now no one can believe whatever they want to believe. What are you doing? You got church in about 3 hours. Nice. Oh, my energy has returned to me. I'm coming down now. Wait 1 moment. The way he just rolled down. I'm gonna clip that. Send it to my friends. Oh, I wondered who it might be. Why, if it isn't Darmani, you are alive? Yes, I see. That is the reason why you knew my favorite food. Oh, I almost forgot. Please accept this as a token of gratitude. Yeah, the frog mask! Best mask in the game. It allows you to speak to frogs. As long as someone isn't doing... As long as what someone is doing doesn't directly negative affect you or others you care about, then you don't care that much. Yeah. So, exactly. It was crafted so well that no one would even think twice if you were to direct the frog choir. And no one would notice that a Goron was wearing a frog mask and is not entirely a frog. Huh? I hope that spring will come soon so that I can hear the frog's enthusiastic performance. Hope as I might, it's still cold. Going back to the village. Yeah, you roll out of here. Sonic. No. But yeah, I think I might do a video. Wait, is that guy flying back from me hitting him? But yeah, I might do a video talking about it a little more, Exodus 90. I have been recording a little every day. Well, I've not recorded since Sunday, but almost every day. Just giving a little progress update. And I am going to edit that into a kind of vlog sort of thing once it's done. But yeah, it's going good, you know? It's going good. But yes, all are welcome at this channel, regardless of what you want to believe, you know? Or not what you want to believe, but you know. Everyone's welcome here. Exodus 90 sounds very interesting. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely helped me with taking better care about myself. You don't know how you would be able to get through the video game part, but it sounds good. Oh yeah, no, that was a struggle the first week. So this guy I know, family friend, was telling me about it. And I was like, no way would I be able to give up video games. And but you know, I felt like that pool. I mean, I can do this, you know? I can do it. And not just to like, oh, well, look at me, you know, look what I'm doing. It's like, because I know that I could do this, and it would be a way to better myself. You know, I'm not going to die from not playing games as much as I do, you know? Like, if anything, it'd be better I'm not playing them as often as I would be, or as I had been, you know? But yeah, I've definitely seen some of the results. I mean, going through some of the disciplines have it's definitely paid off already, and it's only been like a month of doing it. Yeah, it's been good. Ah, the giant Goron. Rest in his rump right there at the entrance. We play a lot of Fortnite, and there's so much in that game that's reliant on time. I'd miss out on so much. Ah, I know. I bought the battle pass. I was grinding in Fortnite. Now, I just saw that Gohan and Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball Super, I guess is what these ones are based off of, were added to the game. I was not able to purchase them. But I did get Doom Guy, the Doom Slayer. Had to get Doom Slayer, come on, you know? Yeah. When I first got the Battle Pass, I had some extra V-Bucks left over. So I paid for Battle Stars. I put all those V-Bucks in the Battle Stars to get the Doom Slayer right away. Dang, 3 times? Yeah, they will come back. They will come back. Gohan is your favorite character. That must have been awesome. Get them. You know, Gohan does look a lot better, in my opinion, on Fortnite than Goku and Vegeta. I feel like they could have... I don't know, I feel like they kind of butchered their appearances a little. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Oh my gosh. flawless right here. Thought I was gonna fall off, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it does have so much more detail. Okay, I'm not gonna... Oh! I was gonna say I'm not gonna look at the stream chat while I'm doing this part rolling up. Could have made it up in one go. Okay, how the heck does the little puff of smoke knock Goron Link on his butt while he's rolling with spikes on him? Yeah, no, Vegeta's is fine. Like it's not bad, but Goku's, that's like, I don't know. Like I would have expected the quality on that is like if they did a Goku knockoff skin for Fortnite, you know? Or like if you were at the, like at a flea market and you know how they sell like bootleg toys? It had like a Goku toy right there with that model. Yeah. And it's weird because if they did the other skins like that, like if they did Vegeta looking like that, and Gohan, and Piccolo, alright, it would have been excusable, like, ah, okay, well they all look kinda funky. But the fact that they all look better than Goku, the main star of Dragon Ball, it's ridiculous. How the heck is the wolf gonna block a fire punch? Yeah, I don't think they'll rework it. I feel like they would have done that already. That took a lot longer than it should have taken. At slippery places like this, you can curl up as a Goron and roll your way across. Why don't you try it? I will, Tattle. Okay. And equip the bow. No way, that didn't. Oh, okay, it's just, I'm just too far. What? How am I not hitting? I mean, I'm hitting it, but... That's messed up. That is actually messed up. Wait, can the Gorons? I think Goron Link can... Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't think you are wrong. You are correct. Oh, I see. Do I see? There we go, yeah. Because I think, yeah. No, you were right. I think there's like... I don't know. whatever, it worked. So. That's not creepy at all. I remember the first time I saw the Great Fairy. Her high-pitched scream. Practically naked, you know, just wearing vines. I got scared. I got freaked out when I was playing Ocarina of Time. I was like 5 years old and I think I just shut the 64 off. I was like, what was that? I was so like freaked out. You were like, the hell? You keep getting this feeling that you're supposed to do something, but you're off of work and have no chores to do. That's what happens. Sometimes it's just like, you know, there's really nothing to do, and it's like, nah, I gotta do something. I gotta do something. Or where you feel you have to do something, but it's really your mind, like, just used to doing something, and it's like, okay, you gotta just adjust to not doing anything in that moment. No, there's no point in doing that. No more in here. Is he gonna run towards me? There we go. Hey, rupees. 133. Whoa, what is it gonna be? It's the map. Oh, it's the map. Wow. By the way, voice acting in Zelda is kind of weird when you take too much attention to it. Great Fairies, specifically. It's interesting. Like, I think it was done... I liked it. I think it was done well in Breath of the Wild. But it's still weird. Like, even though it's, oh yeah, you know, played Breath of the Wild many times, it's still like, oh yeah, there's voice acting. Like, I was kind of caught off guard when watching the Nintendo Direct. And there was the Tears of the Kingdom trailer and Ganondorf started talking. Well, I'm assuming it's Ganondorf, but like, you know, he was saying, rise my enemies or whatever. Or not my enemies, but my minions or something like that. And I'm like, oh yeah, there's talking. Oh, I'm so excited for that game. That's awesome. I'm trying to get one of my friends to get Breath of the Wild. I might just, well, okay, I can't lend it to him because he's doing Exodus 90 as well. So it's not like he'd be spending time playing it, you know? But, yeah. Me and my other friend keep telling him, okay, once this is over, you gotta get that game. Man, I'll even lend him my copy just because I want him to play it. Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot you can't. Burn the ice with a Deku stick. Oh, yeah. Yep, 6 years ago. Started having an existential crisis. Yeah, it's insane, because I was, I'm 20 right now. So I was 13. Wait, no. I was 14 when it came out. Gonna be 15. Which is insane because my younger brother is 14 now. So I was his age when the Switch came out. That's like, what the heck? You know, that's crazy. That's actually insane. Yep. It's crazy. Oh yeah, for sure. Six years of Nintendo Switch. Man, it's funny because there was such a big Switch, unintended, in my life at that moment when the Switch came out, because me and my family moved to a new place. The day the Switch came out was our first night that we spent at that house. And then I brought the Switch over, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm playing Breath of the Wild. And I got a story for the launch day of the Switch, right? March 3rd, 2017. Me and my dad has to work that morning, but me and my dad, my siblings, my brother and sister, we're so hyped for the Switch. And it's funny because me and my dad, we go on runs together still. And the trail we run on, they were not even building houses yet. Right next to that trail, when we were talking about, oh, the Nintendo NX, what the next console's gonna be. And then now we're running there and it's like, oh yeah, the Switch is out 7 years later. But anyways, me, my dad, my siblings, we go to Walmart. Actually, no, we go to Best Buy the night before the Switch comes out, because Best Buy was gonna do a midnight release. And they said get there at 10 p.m. so you can get a ticket to then enter the store and, you know, get your Switch. So we get there, and we're standing out there for like half an hour. And then an employee comes out and says, oh, only people up to here should have gotten a ticket already, which is like a few people in front of us. Everyone else can't get a Switch because we don't have enough or something like that. And we're like, you said get here at 10. And it was like, I think 9 o'clock when we got there. They said they were going to give out tickets around 10 o'clock. No one in front of us even had a ticket yet. They're like, what are you talking about? Like, and so, yeah, it was stupid. But March 3rd, we get up at like 5 a.m. We go to Walmart. We're one of the first people in line to get the Switch. I grab the Switch, get Breath of the Wild, and me and my brother, don't think I have it here, do I? Not that it matters, but 1-2 Switch, which for $50, it's absurd, but we split the cost on 1-2 Switch because it was like the only multiplayer game at launch. And I had some fun with it. I've even played it recently. Well, not recently, but within the past 5 months. And it's just a game me and my friends play to screw around with. So we got Breath of the Wild and 1-2 Switch and a case for the Switch so I can take it out. But guess what? When they scanned the Switch consoles, they said, oh, the Switch is not yet in our system, so we can't sell them to you guys. So, like, me and, like, 25 other people could not get their Switch, but we could buy everything else. The game, the case. And so I was sitting there the whole day with Breath of the Wild and 1-2 Switch and my Switch case, but no Switch. I was sitting at home because my dad had to take us back home and get to work. But he did tell them he would be back to pick it up later because they were taking people's names, their phone numbers, so that they could hold the Switch for that person and get it later. But they were kind of being... I was about to say stupid, but they were kind of being dumb about it. Because they were telling my dad, oh, 6 o'clock is too late for you to pick up this order. Like, you're going to be open. How is it too late to pick up this order? So, my dad is coming home from work. He goes to Walmart, picks up the Switch. But then he tells us that they weren't going to give it to him at first. They were like, oh no, we're out of Switches. There was some employee there that wasn't there earlier in the day. And she was like, oh, well, we didn't reserve any for people. And he's like, yeah, I came here earlier with my kids. It wasn't in their system. And so she went in the back to check. She got it. And I got my Switch day one. But I spent the whole day with Breath of the Wild from like 6:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Could not play it. But when I did play it, it was awesome. You didn't get a Switch until 2019, you grew up in a poor family and didn't do well in school, so it took a while. Gotcha. Yeah, when I first started hearing rumors about the Nintendo NX in like 2015, 2016, I was saving up money. I was already like, I'm gonna get this thing day one. And so luckily I did save up enough, because, I mean, I'm right there with you. My family, not to say we were super poor, but, you know, there was some money struggles without getting too much into, you know, personal stuff. Somehow that Switch was unpatched. That is good. You got a Switch last year as a gift from your sister. She lives in the US. She didn't know anything about it. She just knew I talked about the Switch for years. Yeah. I understand. I've been there. But yeah, me and my brother went halves on 1-2 Switch. I mean, since I only technically paid $25. For 25, okay, but I don't know. Definitely not worth $50. Ugh. The Switch is the first console you have that is not discontinued yet. Now that you have your own job and money and stuff, you'll be able to pre-order the new Nintendo console when it comes out. Nice. I gotta start putting some money aside for that, because if it comes out next year, I don't think it'll be past the first half of 2024. I think it'll be in the first half. I don't think it'll be on the second half, so I gotta start saving some money. Oh, that door is up there. Oh, I see. Do you think it'll probably come out within the next 2 business years? It could. I mean, I'm not like one of those people where, oh, we need a new Switch now. I mean, the Switch is perfectly fine as is. I mean, not perfectly fine, I will say, you know. I'll admit that, yes, there are some games that struggle, and it would be nice to have a better console to play them on. But it can still do a lot of cool things, you know. There's still a lot the Switch can do. Yeah, I can't go up there. And Nintendo is not gonna, like, if the next console is a Switch successor, or like has nothing to do with the Switch at all, then I don't know if Nintendo's gonna want to release that soon, because the Switch is still making a lot of money, even though people are like, oh, the Switch sales are going down. They're still making a ton of money from it. People keep buying the games, people keep buying Mario Kart. And so, like, why is Nintendo gonna want to move on from that if they can still, you know, get a ton of, like, get a lot more money, a few more years worth of money. I don't think they're gonna want to move on too early, even though it's already been out for about 6 years. I think at most we got another good 2 years with it. But if the next console is a Switch, fully backwards compatible with the cartridges, all your digital purchases, then that would be awesome. I think that's the best way to go about it. You heard some people saying that they were expecting a new hardware announcement in the Direct. That is... Those people are... smoking something. No. Those people are crazy. Switch has a charm like we had, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. Something that you really appreciate about the lack of power with the Switch. For the developers to make games look good, they utilize very interesting art styles. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Work in the tech section of Target and you see more Switches being sold than PS5s or Xboxes. Yeah. They were on copium. Yeah, I mean, I know that the Switch hardware is outdated, but it's not like it's not like it can't do neat things, you know? Like, I mean, there's games like Breath of the Wild, for example, and while yes, not always running at a smooth frame rate, it's insane that it even runs on a little tablet. Or games like Mario Odyssey, trying to think of other big games. I mean, we could go into third-party games like Doom, which is that's a great game. I've played it on the Switch. That was where I first played it. But visually, that's where Doom suffers. I mean, it's not a horrible looking game, but you know, they had to make some visual sacrifices to get it on the Switch. The Metroid Prime remaster is insane looking and runs at a stable 60 FPS. Oh yeah, it's crazy because I know the original on the GameCube used to run at 60 or does run at 60, I think. But this just looks incredible. Like, I really need to get that. I am buying that as soon as I get paid. I get paid towards the end of the month. I'm gonna buy the physical version for sure. So it lines up. I think it comes out like the day of or the day after I get paid. So I'm gonna be live streaming that for sure. I am so excited to play that. I guess it kind of runs Risk of Rain 2 kind of good. I haven't played Risk of Rain. How was that game? So hard for you to wait for the physical version. Metroid Prime is another one of your favorite games. Yeah, I've heard so many good things about Metroid Prime, and I have not played Metroid Prime yet, so I can't wait to play that game. Like, as soon as I get it, I'm live streaming it. Sorry, I'm just reading the guide here. Making sure I'm not missing any stray fairies. I will have to end the live stream in like a few minutes. But I will stream again tomorrow. I'm pretty sure tomorrow. If not, Monday. Monday for sure. Oh, okay, I see what to do. Oh, yeah, I'm really excited for Metroid Prime. I will admit, I did watch some YouTubers' reviews and thoughts on it. I did want to go into it kind of blind, but no, I had to see that. I had to see more. Had to see more about the game just because it looks so good. I know many people may not be hyped for this, but they announced a new Fantasy Life on the Nintendo Direct. And Fantasy Life, I got it right here. Such a good 3DS game. One of my favorite 3DS games. It is incredible. I don't have the manual in here, but yeah, I'm so excited for the new Fantasy Life. I am buying that day one. Crazy that they dropped it the same day it was announced. I know. That is awesome that they shadow dropped it. I believe that's the term, shadow drop. Could be way off, but yeah. You found the compass. Now many of the dungeon's hidden things will appear on the map. Wow, incredible. No stray fairies in here. And I just went the wrong way. It's crazy that they did that with the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance apps as well. 'Cause I was like, oh, probably gonna take like a few months for us to get these, but nope. Dang, Link would have been dead there. I thought they'd say, oh, Game Boy Advance and Game Boy coming to Switch Online in like June or July, but no. And thankfully, yeah, they're out already. I cannot wait to play Minish Cap and Mario and Luigi's Superstar Saga. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I've never played the Mario and Luigi games. I think I tried a demo of one of the 3DS games. I am excited to play through those. And I mean, I don't gotta only stream Zelda while I'm playing Zelda. You know, like while I'm going through Majora's Mask. So, I don't know, maybe the next stream will be another game. Could be Mario and Luigi, could be... I don't know. I don't know what else I'm currently playing, I kind of forget. Pokemon, oh yeah. Could do Pokemon on a live stream. I'm not the biggest Pokemon fan, but I mean, you know, I casually play the games, so it would be cool to collect all of the Pokemon, fill up the Pokedex in Pokemon Scarlet. I know they're apparently gonna address the performance issues in an update sometime in February. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. It's kind of absurd that they released the game in that state that it's in. But I mean, it is fun. Like, I just stopped playing it because I've started playing Persona, and I got hooked on that. But Pokemon Scarlet is I'd say it's a good game. Would you be able to use a different SysNAND and EmuNAND to play backups on Switch and then go back to your main NANDs to avoid a possible ban? So you can play backups on your EmuNAND, and then you can play your non-backups, like the games you've purchased, on your SysNAND. So for your SysNAND, you can use Atmosphere custom firmware still if you want to use like Smash mods for Smash Online and other stuff. And then EmuNAND is where you can play your game backups. So yeah, you can just switch back and forth between them. But I haven't done that yet, so I don't really know too much about it. But I know you can do that. Bowser's Inside Story is one of my favorites. Is your favorite of the series? Nice. I remember my cousins had that game. My cousins would buy a lot of games, but they never played them. And I'd be like, hey, you know, you can just give them to me. They'd be like, no. Do you plan on making a tutorial on that, or would you rather not? I don't know if I will do a tutorial on that. If I do, it's probably gonna be further out from now. I think the next tutorial is gonna be SysDVR again. Because I have a few tutorials on that, but... Well, I only have 2, not a few. But it's updated quite a bit, and I only ever covered the USB part. I never did the wireless part. So SysDVR, it allows you to capture your Switch gameplay without a capture card. So you can just stream your gameplay to your computer. You just plug it in. You plug a USB cable into your Switch and then into your computer, and then you can capture the gameplay on your computer. Pretty neat, especially if you don't have the money for a capture card, but you want to stream, say, games to Discord, right? You want to show your friends what you're playing, or if you want to stream on OBS, like, before I had a capture card, I would use it. One of the things that was unfortunate about it before was that you could only use it with games that supported the video capture button. But now there's a thing called DVR patches. So it patches... It's a patch for the system, I guess, where it allows you to use the video capture button on every Switch game, and then, which means it works with SysDVR, so you can capture gameplay for any Switch game. It does not work on the home menu, but I mean, what? Oh yeah, here's my home menu. Look at my theme. Oh wait, there's no themes, huh? So I think that's gonna be the next tutorial. After that, I don't know. I got to take a look at like Switch homebrew and sys modules and all that again, and see which ones I haven't covered. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna cover anything where I talk about backups, because I don't want videos getting taken down. I don't want my channel to get striked again and not be able to upload or live stream for like 3 months. But yeah, just keep an eye out on the Discord if that ever happens, because I'll notify you guys on the Discord if that happens, and then it's back to streaming on Twitch. But for now, I will be streaming on YouTube only, just because it'll actually help with earning money, you know? And like I like streaming on Twitch, but yeah, haven't really grown on there too much. You want to play the Bayonetta games on Switch, but they barely make copies, and you don't feel like paying for it again since you already got it on Wii U. Understandable. Understandable. Well, I have to go, unfortunately, so this is going to be the end of the stream. Thank you guys for watching and listening to me ramble and play Zelda. It was fun talking to y'all. You still buy most Switch games, but some of them are a bit of a stretch. I got it. I understand. Thanks for streaming. Have a good one. Thank you. Good stream. I'll try to make the next one. Sounds good. Thank you guys for joining. Have a good day. Good night. Wait, that's my video outro. Have a good day. Good night. Whatever time zone you're in, or whatever time you're watching this. But yeah. God bless. See ya.